4 terrible political takes. Disclaimer. This segment is to laugh at contradictions, not to relitigate politics. Don't debate me.
Shout out to Honest Fan who cheers says, why aren't you afraid of the coronavirus? It's been reported in your area. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. Afraid. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. There's nothing I can do to take extra precautions against it. I'm home almost all day, every day, streaming, right? Once a week I go out. What exactly can I do? My wife has a job where she has to go out every day. She has way more interaction with people than I do. You know, she takes vitamin C supplements. She does stuff so she doesn't get sick. What else do you expect us to do? Go out and wear masks and have a hazmat suit? And it's pretty stupid. It's basically, it's a lot of hoopla over something that you can't really help. You know, so it is what it is. A lot of people get all worked up about this shit. I'm not gonna get worked up about it, okay?
6 months later.
My parents are in the highest risk group. They both have multiple pre-existing conditions and are completely fucked. If they get coronavirus, they are probably going to die.
6 months earlier.
If you get sick, you get sick, and then you treat it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried about coronavirus. Rest in peace to me. $1 says the coronavirus is bringing out in Italy hundreds of cases. Many of them went on public transport. Will spread further. Cases in Brazil now. If it breaks out in India, highly populated, unsanitary, it will become global pandemic. We're doomed. How are we doomed? You realize people aren't dying from this thing unless they're already sick or, like, you know, it's one of those viruses that, like, just because you get it, you don't die. So, is it a problem? Absolutely. Is it going to be a fucking plague? No, it's not going to be a plague. It'll be a problem now. Another one. He goes, given the potential of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, are you planning on stopping running errands on Tuesdays and imposing self-quarantine measures? No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a panic mode person who runs around screaming the sky is falling and thinking that just because the news is so dumb and reporting it like it's the end of the fucking world, I don't believe everything that I'm told because I'm not a complete dunce sheep. No. I'm going to keep living my life and doing things normally, and it is what it is. You get sick, you get sick. But I'm not stupid. I'm not going to live my life in fear of a virus that's not as bad as the common flu that has a much higher chance of getting caught. So there you go. Beard Trip Shooty said, is the coronavirus a hoax? Is it a hoax? No, I don't believe that at all. I believe it's real. But I believe that, as usual, when there's nothing going on in the news, the media has to act like it's the end of the world. You know, like they say storm of the century every time a storm comes through, and it's never storm of the century. Half the time it's nothing. That's what the news does. They over-dramatize in order to get attention because that's how they get attention on their stuff. You know, it's hilarious because it's, you know, YouTubers basically do the same shit with the clickbait and everything. That's exactly what the news does. So, oh, you need to know everything about the coronavirus constantly, even though the coronavirus isn't crazy or anything like any kind of a pandemic whatsoever, and it's not even close to being anything like the flu. But let's talk like the coronavirus is the end of human civilization as we know it, right? Idiots. So it is what it is. It's right. Mithrin Dude said it's business. You're right. It's business, and you got played. If you think that it's actually like this is a big deal, you got played. What can I say? Kashmir Goat cheered 100 bits. He says, I don't know why you're getting angry at fans for being concerned for your safety. I'm not angry about fans concerned for my safety. You want to know what I am angry about? Gullible fans. People that, you know, believe absolutely everything and never question it and never look into it and never, you know, oh, I was told coronavirus is like this giant thing. No, live your life. Just don't be stupid. Okay?
6 months later.
This is a serious ass situation because I care about the people around here. I don't want to kill people by accidentally spreading the coronavirus.
6 months earlier.
No, I don't wear a mask. A mask does not help. I gotta say this for the millionth time. Wearing a mask does not prevent you from getting sick. Wearing a mask will stop others from getting sick from you because it holds back when you cough. But it doesn't prevent anything that's in the air from getting into your nose. Do you understand? So it's worthless. If you're trying to stay healthy, it's worthless. If you're already sick, then you should be wearing the mask. So literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot because they don't know how they work. And yeah, we get sick, you get sick, just like the flu. And we'll fight it off and we'll get better versus, You know, people running out there and acting like panicking morons.
3 months later.
I'm on board, 100%. I'll wear the mask. The mask does not help. If everyone works together and just uses their fucking heads and doesn't act like a selfish asshole, oh, I don't want to wear the mask because I'm entitled. I'm a 5-year-old fucking little shit. Literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot. I actually read an article. You guys remember this place called Wuhan, China? Anyone remember that? Because Wuhan was the hotbed for coronavirus at first, and China imposed insanely strict lockdowns. Because in China, they don't fuck around, and everyone stayed the fuck home. No, they just stayed the fuck home. So the news story that I read overnight, oh, they're partying. They're out in the streets, they're drinking. Coronavirus doesn't exist in Wuhan. It's done. They succeeded, so they don't have it anymore. It's actually gone from Wuhan. They have not had a single reported case of coronavirus since May. May! They are out living life like normal.
In political jargon, useful idiot is a term for people perceived as propagandists for a cause whose goals they are not fully aware of, and who are used cynically by the leaders of the cause.
I think we can see scientifically the effects of actually listening and locking down and doing what we're told, because in America we have this mentality, well, I'm free to do whatever I want, no one can tell me what to do, and I'm not going to let anything scare me out of not doing what I enjoy doing. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. So I just go out there no matter what people say and do, and I'm going to live my life. Fuck yeah! Right? If everyone just does the right thing, things are going to be fine. But sadly, that's not the country we live in. You know, we live in a country where everyone is so selfish. Oh my God, you took away a tiny freedom? Well, fuck you. That's the end of everything. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, there's absolutely nothing good coming out of the coronavirus, okay? Nothing. Zero. And to say that a virus is getting you excited because more people will check out online content is ridiculous, irresponsible, selfish. Like, I could name a million negative ways that you would be to say something like that, okay? But undoubtedly, you know, digital content, on demand, over the internet style content is going to see some kind of an upturn during this period, I feel. That's just an inadvertent effect. Put the mask on. What? I missed? Fuck. Shit. Oh, that's bullshit. I blocked. Wow, I got completely robbed right there. I blocked that.
All right, nigga, it's time.
I'll be honest with you. I'm scared. I'll put on the mask. But it's kind of funny because there's a couple things going on that are ridiculous. First of all, GameStop, pretty much the only remaining physical games retailer, has taken it upon themselves to decide that they're essential retail that should stay open during the coronavirus outbreak. But some stores are open. For example, electronic stores are open because they're feeling that now with the social distancing, you may want to have things to do at home, whether it's, you know, get webcams, get computers, get things that you can communicate, mobile devices with other people because you don't want to be in person. Fuck you! Yes! You! My wife works at a fucking grocery store. She's gonna die. So ouch. Then how will she make me dinner? What the fuck bullshit? Grab me again. I can't breathe. Take that shit. I'm gonna scope fuck you, boy. Sadly, Americans are that fucking stupid. Ouch. You're stupid. I'm gonna die. I'm serious. You're stupid. You got. Shut the fuck up. I'm not stupid. Sorry that you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. I'm not an idiot. I'm stupid. God, you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. You're not stupid. You're stupid. Are you fucking stupid? Yeah. Look. The coronavirus is only in the news so much because it's the newest thing. And the news always has to go panic mode over every little thing. I don't know why we're freaking out about this. I really don't. You gotta listen to the expert, all right? You have to. If we listen, there's a very big chance that by the end of next year, maybe we could have a Christmas. I mean, I've gotta say, how on earth for 2 straight weeks when these protests were going on, why was the media not having every fucking coronavirus expert on TV saying, yes, this is very important to protest, but understand that you are spreading the virus and killing thousands of people when you do it? Where was the media then? My balls! My fucking balls! You headbutted my balls! My balls! Oh shit, my balls! No! Stop hitting my balls! Wow, right in my balls. Right in my balls.
Fuck you. DSP's misplaced smugness is all too common! In other words,
train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, be true to yourself, true to your country, be a real American. Whew.
I'm not a selfish asshole.